What's going on, people? It's your man, the White Bee. Once again, big shout out to my doggy coming through with a 25, a large Sean Clues. Bosh! Respect, salute, General. Making sure I got your name right quick. Yeah, it was Sean Clues. Johnny. Alright then, let's cut to it, man. Listen, man. This guy listen, I'll tell you the truth right now. I can't stop laughing. I'm not someone, KSI, he does that little fake laugh. I'm actually, you can see tears in my eye. I'm just looking at this guy. It's not a fake laugh. I actually can't stop laughing at this guy, man. I'm grateful to him. My Christmas was looking kind of peak, but he's really helped my mental health, honestly. So maybe this was a big plan, man. He doing the most for the masses right now. I didn't think I'd be able to clown on such a weapon of a man as I'm able to now. I got content for days as well. I'm just gonna cook his ass. We eating taint this Christmas and New Year's, man. Taint on deck. You best believe it. Alright, listen. It's funny, no doubt. That said, there is a serious element to this topic, right? Honestly, I lean more towards an empath than not. And I feel bad for this guy, man. He broken, honestly. Look at this video here, right? Watch this video. He's facing off, this was a year or so or whatever. Look at this one here, look.
Nobody's sitting down right now for good reason. We have not only champions of the past, we have world champions of the present. There is some shields in the building. In the ring. Nobody's sitting down right now for good reason.
Look at his little smile. He's smiling like he can actually fight. That's what he was doing with Chase in the first 2 rounds. That's why I cancelled the bet. I like to think I can. I see something. I like to think I can see things. So in the first 2 rounds, when Tate was smiling, I thought, I'm cancelling this because he must know something. He can't fight at all, man. So when he's sitting there, facing off with fake RuPaul and giving it the smiles, oh bless him, it's kind of like that. The way he was squabbling, he looked like he was drowning in there. Did you see him at the end of round 2? Just absolutely goosed. I'm not being funny, yeah. Did you see Joey Essex? Joey Essex is a weapon of a man. That's documented fact. No squabbles at all. Joey Essex has got more squabbles. Joey Essex was on Misfits. Watch that fight. He fought two men who have never fought a day in their life, getting their eyebrows and their lip filler in. Joey Essex has more squabbles than Taint. I'm not even playing. Yeah, Taint is a giga larper. A turbo larper of a man. That's what he is. He got no squabbles at all. He is actually the cats that he talks about. The basement dwellers. That, again, I think Tate, he'd win some and he'd lose some against the average basement dweller. Chase has no squabbles at all. Negative squabbles. Yeah, so anyway, I'm setting the scene here for why I don't want to see no man go through it. I don't want to see no man facing off and smiling and licking their lips with fake Paul like they're going to do something, yeah, and then demonstrate what they did. That hurts me. I don't even like Tate like that, but it hurt me as on a man and on a human level. Right, I'd never want to see another man humiliated in that way. Puffed after 2 rounds, gasping. He had nothing left at all. Did you see him in there? He had nothing left after 2 rounds. But yeah, he was, think about it, in his mind, yeah. All these cats who blow smoke up his ass, it really got to his head. Even me, again, I assumed he was giving it this smile in the early rounds with Chase. Like he knew something. Even me, I don't even like him. I bet against him, but I thought, no, he must know something's coming. He didn't know nothing, man. And this cat talks about, when he's trying to edgelord, Sigma edgelord. Oh, thy man must know thyself. Really, Andrew? Yeah, stop smiling when you're having face-offs. You need to play the don't hit me. You see the difference there? Tate in this video, when he's facing off with fake RuPaul. He's not giving it the, oh, don't hit me. He's giving it the, yeah, I got something for you. Yeah, oh, you look sweet with it. Right, that's what he's giving. He hasn't got that energy though. He's got the, oh, please don't hit me, I'm a walking victim. That's what he should be doing. But anyway, let's move on to why. So the point is, I'm setting the scene here. Andrew Tate is facing off with fake RuPaul here about a year ago, right? We got another video. Where is it? This one here. Right, he's facing off with fake RuPaul. They're gonna box. Whoop-de-whoop. And then 2-2s after chased him all. And this really, again, it really, see, look at his little face there, smiling, right? Confident, full of the world's his oyster. That's what I'm getting vibes of. Yeah. I'm facing off with fake RuPaul, the world's my oyster, 10-time undefeated K1 champion, the best man that's ever been born from his mother. Yeah. 2-2s after the fight, he put this out. He said, this is him legit, right? He's replied to this, there's even drama alert, them neeks, they're trolling him. Many people want Jake Paul to fight Andrew Tate after his amazing performance last night. So Tate's getting trolled, right? Even in the trolling, his official account here replies to that post saying, I'm not ready for Jake. What happened to the smiles and the brash and the world's my oyster tip, man? Look at this one here, look. I'm not ready for Jake. I don't know why it tickles me so much though, man, but he's puffed himself up so big, right? I think that's probably what it is, right? He's sitting there smiling against Jake. And for a man, listen, I'm telling you now, yeah? I wouldn't even say that. I'm Joe Blow. I'd always take my chances with fake RuPaul. Simple as that. I'll take them. Right. So I wouldn't even come on in and say, I'm not ready for Jake. So do you know how emasculated you have to Andrew Tate, the 10 times undefeated K1 champion, glory champion, that's weighing everyone in, the king of kickboxing. That's what the Tate homosexuals say. Yeah? That's what the Andrew, the Cope bruh. I stole that bar from some cat in the comments, so salute to you, but he's the Cope bruh. The Cope, C-O-P-E, bruh. He's not no Cobra man, he's Cope bruh. But on this one, he telling the truth. Yeah, this ain't Cope here, this is the God's honest truth. He's not ready. Jake would knock Andrew Tate cold. Honestly, that would be a highlight reel KO. It's not even like a Chavez. Chavez, he's no good, but he's got some integrity. Fake Paul would stab to the body, and Tate would go like that. Yeah. And bosh. Fake Paul knocks Tate out cold. Ice cold. Tate's never had a real fight in his life. Sorry. I can't even stretch that. Oh, but he got in there. Not interested. Yeah? He got in there doesn't mean he's had a fight in his life. He fought like he's never had a fight in his life. He landed a few jabs to the body early on. And after that, that was his ass, man. He had nothing. So I'm glad he's gained some humility here. But at the same time, he's broken. There's no other way you can cook it. Yeah, you've gone from smart. Fake RuPaul ain't like. Fake RuPaul couldn't knock Chavez out. Chavez is half alive, right? He couldn't knock Tommy out. Tommy's half alive. Anderson Silva, he couldn't knock him out. He's half alive. Who else we got? Woodley, he's shot to bits. What other idiots has he fought? He's fought a few idiots as fake RuPaul. I'm trying to think, what was after? Mike Perry. I think Mike Perry does Tate as well. I think Mike Perry would weigh Tate in. Mike Perry's really bad. He's really, really bad. But he's more put together than Chase. I'd back Mike Perry against Chase. Or Tate. That was woeful. I didn't see one clean punch thrown the whole night. Apart from, again, Tate maybe threw a jab to the body. Worthless almost. It's almost a waste of a punch. A jab to the body is usually you're trying to set something up. Tate was throwing it like it was a... You know what I mean? That's all he had. A jab to the body and disengage. When have you seen someone hurt from a jab to the body? It's a set-up punch. No one's really landing it like that for it to mean something. That's all you had. No squabbles at all. And now you're sitting here, the power bottom G, acquiescing and essentially putting your butt in the air for fake RuPaul. I'm not ready for Jake. he would be all over. And he's again, I'm not trying to knock him because I critique him for not being honest. But it's the shift. That's why the video is called "He's a Broken Man." This is broken.com. I'll never a day in my life confess that I'm not ready for fake Paul. Couldn't do it. Sorry. Don't think he's no good. I'll walk onto him. Worst comes to worst, I'll walk right onto him, and I might get boxed to death. That's what Chavez did. And the minute Chavez threw his hands, fake Paul's out of ideas. Fake Paul's got no gas. I walk onto him and he might box me. The best fake Paul could hope for is that he boxes me to death. But he's got no gas, so he's going to puff. He's going to puff after 4. I'm going to be all over him, working him up and down. He's got no inside fighting at all. So I can't even do that. But whatever. The point is, I'm never saying I'm not ready for fake Paul. Sorry. Can't do it. Yeah? I can at least do what Chavez did. Plod around like that. Chavez is gappy. He's like this anyway. He's like gappy, man. Fake Paul couldn't do nothing. And Chavez is 50 years old. Off to La Coca. Right? From El Menchito. That's what he been on. Right? He been running on the run from ice. How can you be training when you're on the run from ice? He weren't even training. Anyway, Tate says this. So the drama alert. So he's got Neeks trolling him, yeah? Tate's taking it sick. Tate don't even want to be associated with that smoke no more. You see what I mean? So drama alert are trolling him. Most people want Jake Paul to fight Andrew Tate after his amazing performance last night. So he's getting trolled. And Andrew Tate's coming like, no, I don't. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. It's a bit, I don't know. Let's say you're at the pub, yeah? And there's some big geezer there. And your friend goes over to him and says, oh yeah, that guy wants to fight you. And you don't want no smoke. You say, no, I'm not, I don't want. You know what I mean? That's what Tate's doing here. No, it's not even close. No one's saying it's even realistic. But Tate's like, no, I don't want, I'm not ready for that. I don't want. He's broken, man. All that gig out. But he should be too. I'll be broken. Some other cat in the comments made a good point. Chase Demore. People talk about Southpaw or Orthodox. Chase Demore is flamboyant poor. Yeah? He hella flamboyant and fruity tooty with it. And he just is. That's what you'd call it. Fruity tooty with it. Honestly. Wow. He beat Tate within an inch of his life. That's the truth. He rode the legs off Tate. He did. Tate said it. He was weighing all over me. My legs gave out. That's what Tate... Not me. Tate said that. Chase Demore rode the back legs off me. Like you wouldn't believe. Like it was 1850 on the frontiers. Just riding, dude. Yeah? 100%. You best believe it. Yeah? Chase Demore, who is the... For all intents and purposes, Chase Demore is the proverbial or the archetypal power bottom. He really is. That is Chase. He's not a top, but yet the archetypal power bottom, power topped the top G. There's no other way of putting it. Did you see Tate's face? I showed a picture of it. He was. Listen. Oh, AB, you love to make things super duper extra with it. Let me show you this picture right here, man, and tell me. Oh, you're wrong. That wasn't within an inch of his life. Let's see. Didn't even hit him either. That's the worst thing about it. This cat here, he got soft. His skin hella soft with it. Look at this guy. That's an inch within an inch of his life. Call me a liar. Who want to say I'm lying here? Oops. He beat him within an inch of his life. He hit him about 4 times as well. And still, that's the condition he was in. Butchered. Okay. So Andrew Tate now, the people around him, oh man. Again, I feel, on a humanitarian, I feel bad. I want to see this guy back, to be honest. As much as I don't like him, I hate seeing someone broken. Yeah? I hate seeing someone have their dinner pushed in to such an extent. They're conceding that fake Paul would have a good go on them. I don't want it. Look at him smiling. This is what life will... When you're a weapon as well, who has no idea what they're talking about and can't fight, this is what life will do. And the thing is, you got in there with the right one as well. If Tate could win any fight, he'd have won that one. You can't even say, oh, I could have picked some... Tate said that. I got a video coming soon. Yeah, I could have picked an easy fight. Could you? Who would you have picked? I've seen loads of cats from Misfits. Chase was the most flawed one I've ever seen. Honestly, like I said, Joey Essex never had a fight before. He's as good as Chase. Yeah? And that's it. So you couldn't stop trying to say, oh, all of a sudden now Chase is big and strong. He's useless. And he showed that. That's why I cancelled the bet. If Chase was doing even one... I can't think of one thing he did well. Honestly, I can't think of one technical thing Chase did well. There was no straight shots the whole night. Not one stiff jab did Chase throw. He's throwing his jab with his wrist out here somewhere. And his hooks are like... Not one stiff shot, full stop. Not one stiff right hand. A few uppercuts that he was swinging in from God knows where. Even that, though, you wouldn't call it technically sound. And still he was lighting you up. He couldn't miss. I'm thinking, what the... So Tate's never had a fight. Any man who's had a fight before, Chase is crude. And he's not crude in an edgy way where... That's what that's how the Tate Masexual are trying to spin it right now. Oh. You know when them commentators start talking about angles? Oh, yeah, he's awkward. Chase is awkward and he throws things from... No. Chase ain't no angles guy. He's coming in straight up like that, leaned back, and he's winging shots. Literally. Chase wing shots from here. That's not awkward. That's like, wow, how are you getting hit with that? You can't get hit with that clean. Sorry. And he was popping your head right off. Literally. He clips you right on the end of your button every time. I'm thinking, what? How is that? He was stumbling around the place. I can't wait to cook this dude over this week, man. There's been some other corny bars. Oh, God planned it, and there's... Oh, how did I run out of cardio? Like, there's no way. It must have been God's intervention. You just can't squabble, man. That's the truth. Yeah, because a man who's been in a fight before, it's possible. You saw it with Joey Essex, right? Never fought before. You get under the lights, and I've heard anecdotally, it does drain you. That's why I tell you, Tate never had a real fight before. He fought just like that, like it was the first time ever, and his life's been zapped out of him. Joey Essex got an excuse. He's literally never fought before. Tate's supposed to be that guy, right? I got videos again coming soon, punching Neeks up, bringing... He was always sparring small people as well, which I said was a flag. No serious guy. I don't want to spar a bunch of small men all the time, or if at all. Unless you're trying to work on things, maybe... It wasn't like he was fighting small, fast guys. He fought the smallest cats who had never fought before, consistently. Just ego puffing. Yeah? So that's why you got tired, Taint. Sparring a bunch of cats who can't spar a day in your life, of course you're going to be calm and in control. Sparring... It's only going to mean something. If you do 12 rounds with 12 idiots and you're completely in your flow state, you can't not be in your flow state. What's that going to do? Who can't be fit for that? Being fit is, I'm losing rounds and getting whooped and I'm having to find a way to work things out under pressure. Tate never been under pressure. Sorry. That's what that shows. Because Chase weren't even putting no pressure. Chase weren't throwing no shots. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. He's leaned out, stretched out like a zombie, and he's doing this. That's all he had. I was shouting at the TV. Even Mum was saying, where's the right hand? Ding it down the middle. Chase is like this. What the fuck? Oh, Tate Masexuals. Oh, he was too big and he was weighing over me. Sorry. That don't cut it either, man. Where's the step back? If a zombie's coming at me like this, yeah, leaning out and just leading with his hands and his chin, I'm stepping back. Bosh! Where's the step back, Johnny Bosch? Right? For an experienced vet in the game. And I've seen Taint do that with little midgets. He likes doing that. He pulls back and... He's no good anyway, Taint. He was no good against midgets either. He's like this. He's not even composed then, leading with his chops right in the air. And somehow, some way, El Flamboyant, yeah, touch you everywhere. There's no way he didn't touch you, right? Where did it? Come on, man. Looky here. Where did he touch you, man? He touched you everywhere. Yeah, and this could be some cosmetic justice here. Come back around. Honestly, I feel like Andrew Tate needs to team up with, what's that woman's name? Is it Victoria? some lawyer who's known for Me Too cases. I think Tate's got a good claim here from what I saw in there. He did say, "Oh, Chase was too big. He overpowered me and he violated me and he was weighing all over me and having his way with me." So I don't. Victoria Allred, something Allred. Andrew, let me pass you some advice, my bro. Allred, Gloria, man, Gloria Allred. Get in contact with this woman, Andrew. She'll sort you out, man. Yeah, she's a renowned. She specialises in this. She's been inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame. Yeah, Gloria Allred is an American attorney known for taking high-profile and often controversial cases, particularly involving feminist causes. So you need that one right here. He did violate you, man, from what I saw. Yeah, Allred represented 27 victims of Jeff, and I think Chase. Listen, Chase is zesty, right? And what he chooses to do in his own bedroom is his right. But for him to come out of his bedroom and impose on you his will in the fashion he did and just violating you all over the place, touching you in places you didn't want to be touched, all up and down your you got a claim right there, man. And I'm sure that Andrew, the homosexuals, they'll spin it. Oh, Tate, yeah. Because you can't defend yourself. You need the authorities. You need the legal system to work for you this time, man. Because you can't squabble at all. You got Zippo squabbles. I'm not even. When was the last time I told you someone actually can't fight? I can't remember the last time I told you that, man. All the chat as well. Wow. I've never seen nothing like it. And he's in the corner. That corner, I can't get over that corner video. I thought to bring it up right now, man, when he's in the corner just puffing. Oh my god. Let me show you this one right here as well. From a Tate homosexual. These cats are crazy. These cats are crazy, man. Look. 99% of people would have shat themselves if Andrew Tate came at them like this. What? This is the problem with internet neeks. Who cares? What's he going to do? He can't fight. I've seen a bunch of these, man. They talk tough on the internet. What's he going to do, though? Who cares? It means nothing. It might look good on TV, right? Oh, this guy looked really hard. If he can't fight, he can't fight. You can look as hard as you want. Yeah? That's what you can do. I don't know who. I think there must be 16, 17, 18, 19-year-olds, maybe. A lot of it might be even... I like to think the numbers are puffed up. Who's even backing this? But there are channels who just pump it. Anyway, so that's the break-in of Andrew Tate. He says, "I'm not ready for fake Paul. Time is the fire in which we all burn. Fighting is for young men." Sorry, bro. If he was even 49, I'd probably still argue then, to be fair. But 39, let's not make out you did something at 60. You're 39. That's not the excuse here. 39 is not 59. Mike Tyson looked better than you. You could tell he was old. I didn't think Tate looked old. There's a difference. He looked goosed. He looked like he's never had a fight in his life. He didn't look old. Nothing about him looked old. He looked completely useless and gassed after 2 rounds. That's what he looked like. And you got this other weapon. Wade Plebans come out. You know how I exposed him sucking off Tate? Top G, this glazing Tate. He comes out now, all of a sudden, he won't tell the truth. Why was you sucking Tate off for? Don't do that. Don't come back around now. Because you was on the end of him. Yeah? Literally. You was on the... Wade Plebans was on the end of Tate. I hate when they do that. He did that with that Plebans cat. He did that with KSI and Fake Paul. He sucked off KSI to get on. Then he's... hit the switcheroo and sucked off Fake Paul, or it was one angle, and then he sucked off Tate. So he goes wherever he feels the grift is. That's what a lot of these men do, and a lot of you cats just forget about, he says some good points. No, yeah, but he was sucking, dude. Right? Oh, you're the top G, and you've done this. What? I swear to God, Plebans said. Wade Plebans said, "Oh, you've been dominating the fighting game for 20 years. Don't backtrack." Yeah? But he looked awful. What do you mean? You told me he was dominating the fight game. What fight game did he dominate ever? Never. None of them. So you made it up. And now you want to be all based and shit. It winds me up. That's what it does. About fighting is for young men. You're 39, Andrew, and you're supposed to be a Zen Alpha Giga warrior. Don't give it the age chat. Like you're really old. You're just no good and useless. Talk about that. Allegedly, you had a full camp as well, so it's not about... You're actually just no good. So at a certain point, you have to just say that. I don't want fake Paul, because I actually can't fight at all. I've got no idea what I'm talking about. That's what he has to say now, because he don't. Yeah? Not even half an idea does he have. Zippo. None. Right. So, on the tip that Taint is broken, he's trying to spin this whole thing as well, isn't he? Yeah. He's trying to spin it all and get the grift back on. Here we go. Look, watch this one right here. He put this out in the last few days. In 100 years from now, somewhere on the new earth, there will be a man reading about me in the history section of Skynet. He thinks a lot of himself, doesn't he? What would they be reading? Your defining moment, it wasn't all your Bugattis, bro. This is it now. I hate to break it to you. Any little weird, sneaky aura you had is well shot and done. Yeah? That's it. It's finished. This is what people remember you by. You talked a bunch, you give it all the Zen bars, you punched up and bullied a bunch of neeks in sparring, and you actually can't fight at all. Not even half a day can you fight. Not even half of a little bit can you fight. None. No good. That's it. That's your defining moment. You traded on a grift for a long time and it was working for you, but it's over now. I don't know how anyone... Before, he had plausible deniability. 20 years ago, he knocked everyone out in K1 and Glory and he just dominated the earth in kickboxing. You can kind of trade off that. Some people said it was fake, but there was plausible deniability there. Now, you got not a bean and nothing, honestly. All a complete grift. And the question is now, what else are you lying about? Because you really can't fight. And that was your main... That was part... I'd say it was at least a third of his brand. Right? I'm rich, I'm based, and I can fight. You can't fight. So forget about that. What else you... Obviously, we know he's capping about loads of things. He goes on here. So I'll be the most known man on the Skynet, and that's not because I never lost, but instead it's because I always tried. Oh, so you're passing out... I've heard Andrew Tate talk before about, there's no participation trophies. And that's why I don't like the grift. Yeah? I tend to agree that there are no participation trophies. My dad would tell me that. He'd say, no one interested in second man. And that is most likely the truth. Yeah, anyone can try. Did you win or not? Or did you know what I mean? One of them ones. I'll tell you now, for example. I ain't got no clout right, but I tried my hardest at swimming. Got nothing to show for it. I was no good. What can I say? But I was no good. End of the day, when it's all said and done, no good at all. Good for nothing. Right? When have you heard me say, but I can't say I never lost, but I always tried. No good. No good. And I believe Taint's even worse. When I was swimming, I could actually swim. Taint can't actually fight. So for what that's worth, you actually can't. You got no squabbles at all. I really have to drum this home. He actually cannot fight whatsoever. Yeah? He's up there. He's in the realm of Wings of Redemption, Boogie 2998. What's that other guy's name? Joey Essex. And in fact, someone sent me this link through, which we'll play now. Ricky Gervais, who is known, Ricky Gervais is obviously a comedian, is his trade, right? And he's renowned for being lazy, not doing no exercise, and nothing. And believe it or not, I didn't know this, but I looked into it when someone posted it. He actually had a boxing fight, right? So Ricky Gervais loves eating, never works out. He makes jokes about people who work out, right? He had a boxing match God knows how many years ago. He probably would have been 40 at this point as well, right? Just watch this here. Let's watch a bit of this one right here.
Demonstration of the noble art.
Well, I was speaking to the Maloney boys before the fight, and they said Balboa will go for the knockout blow. They say he has got a big punch, and he's not frightened to use it.
I think Bobby take.
I'm not being funny here, yeah. Wait there a minute. I'm not being funny. Seriously. I'm not even like, YB's trying to make a point here. Just watch this, right? Whilst I'm talking. Ricky Gervais, a 50-year-old man at this point, at least 45, certainly over 40 at this point. He actually has more squabbles than Taint. Obviously, it's messy, but again, he's a 40-year-old comedian. He's not meant to be a fighting alpha, giga alpha sigma. Yeah? He likes eating and not doing nothing. Gervais actually has more squabbles and more heart, to be quite frank, from what I've seen here. Look, he's walking into the beach of Normandy. I can't knock Gervais here. Right? Obviously, it's scrappy. Why? He never had a fight a day, even a minute in his life. Ricky Gervais, a 40-year-old plus, could be 50 at this. I don't know how old he was at this point. He damn sure ain't 30 though. So you got a 40-year-old man, same as Taint. Yeah? Never had a fight or had a boxing, nothing. Never trained a day in his life. And he's showing more here. He's scrappy, obviously. That's what you'd expect from a comedian. Tate looked worse. Does that make sense? So there's no doubt. Oh, but he did. He did not. Tate's never had a fight. He's not a fighter. He's Ricky Gervais's level. Joey Essex level. Boogie 2998 level. That's what he is. I think Ricky Gervais beat his ass as well, honestly, based on it. He's got his hands up. He's coming in. Look, he's onto the beach in Normandy, man. The other guy's clinging on. Go on, Ricky, mate. Have a go, mate. Yeah? This is the level of Taint. And this is what it looked like, right? Seriously, this is what scrappy, leading with their hands and their chin in the air. I mean, Ricky's dipping under. I mean, it's not perfect, is it? But this actually is a better fight than the Chase one. Both of these two cats. Chase and Tate was the worst thing I've watched in almost ever. And these are two Joe Blows here. Two celebrity Joe Blows, comedians and probably a chef or something. Right? Scrappy, exactly what we saw there. Messy, a bit of a joke. But fair play. The reason we can give Ricky Gervais respect, fair play, man. Like, you ain't doing bad for someone fresh off never doing nothing in boxing. Don't give me that, oh, I tried, Taint. This weren't supposed to be about, oh, I tried. If you was doing something new you never done before, I don't know what, but yeah, fair play. You can't claim oh, I live this, and oh, a man must fight. I've been doing it 20 years, and I've punched people's head in, and I was 10-time world champion. You can't do that and get in there and show this level of skill. You got the celebrity chef and celebrity comedian level skill, bro. Off of 1 4-week training camp. You're supposed to have had probably 10 years of training camps. Ricky's doing alright here. He's goose, but his hands are going. He's got more fundamentals as well, to be honest. His hands are close to his head. His head ain't coming up. Let's watch Ricky re-engage here. Oh, no, wait there. Just watch how Ricky... Look, he's coming in with his hands on his head. That's a straight right hand there from Ricky as well. This right hand there from Ricky straighter than anything Chase through. Or Taint. Hands are close to his head. He's dipping as well. A few dips in there. Keeping his chin down. His chin's down. Honestly, fundamentally, there's no snap or poise. But there was no snap or poise from Taint, to be quite frank. You'd expect this, though. We expect this from Ricky Gervais. Good showing, actually, considering. More no doubt. Seriously, no doubt at all. There's more fundamentally sound about Ricky Gervais, fact, than there was Andrew Taint. Bottom line. And Ricky Gervais was probably the underdog in this one as well. Taint was a 10-1 favourite. Yeah, the other guy looks in better shape. Ricky's never done a sport in his life, man. Here comes a zombie. This is more... I mean, these cats are getting more at it than them two man was. It's messy, obviously. There's shades of zombie walking forward like that, but... You man was worse. Both of these two. Taint and Chase. I haven't seen... Ricky's coming in with his head down for the most part. Basic fundamentals. Don't tell me, oh, he's a kickboxer. I'm not really... I'm sick of hearing about that. Oh, he's a kickboxer, so his chin has to go in the air. I'm not sure it's advantageous ever to pull back. I don't like that. How's that going to help you stop a kick if you're like this? If someone kicks me in the head and I go like that, how does that make me less of a target? So pulling back, although we do see it even in good kickboxers tend to be more neutral, right? Even Piera, I don't like it when he does it though. He's been caught a few times. I don't like the whole pulling back. I don't like leading with your chin, leaning up. Piera tends to do it a little bit as well. I don't know what that's about. Why not just lean? Like, if someone's kicking your head, lean in and catch it. No, how would that? In theory, if a kick comes, you could lean out and it would swing past your face. But if it don't swing past your face, it's right on the end of your beak, right? You're better off leaning in like that and get, I don't know. But there's no way, I'm sorry. It doesn't even look nice. It looks like you're shitting yourself. To be fair to Pierre, he tends to do it. He's got decent head movement. He tends to actually, he can actually pull back hard. Tate wasn't pulling back. He wasn't pulling back and dinging something. Tate, he was like just literally panicking and leaning out. Can't fight. I think his whole thing's been engineered. Honestly. Ricky Gervais has better squabbles than Andrew Tate. Hold it. Call me a liar. What part of that is lying? Where? There's no lies. Tate is a celebrity boxer level. First camp, been on the couch for 30 years, never boxed or done any combat sport a day in his life, and he's hopped in there. That's the best I can do for Tate. Not interested here, but I've been out the ring 10 years. So, you claim you train every day. There's no way you could lose. There's no way. It's impossible. He's always allegedly sparring. There's no way you could lose. There's no way you could lose. Technique is technique, and knowledge is knowledge, and experience is experience. As you get older, you get slower or whatever. Your coordination might not be as good. But getting beat half to death by Chase could never happen, is my base case. It's actually impossible if you've got any experience. Chase is the worst thing I've seen himself, and he almost did you like that. If Chase was any good, if all Chase had to do, the most basic shot in boxing, 1, 2, down the pipe, straight line. Chase is like this. Really odd, really frustrating as well. Tate would have been knocked out cold. I'm talking flatlined. Really bad knockout. If Chase had anything about him, Chase is one of the worst I've seen as well. Ricky Gervais has better fundamental. You've seen Chase spinning around in circles and scared to death to get hit. Really bad. Ricky Gervais is better. Sorry. Hold that, Tate homosexuals. There's no doubt about it. Yeah? Put your edgelord, Sigma, Dark, Alpha memes away. No one's interested, man. Your man can't fight and never could. For sure. About I'm 39-year-old. So that's what the excuse was. Come on, man. Don't insult our intelligence like that, to that extent. If you didn't lose that bad, you can kind of... Wow! It weren't close like that. Anyway. Hold tight. Where was we? So Tate's now turned into, it's not because I never lost. I'm a trier now. I want a participation trophy. Right? That's what he's saying after he got whooped. Oh, yeah, but don't forget, we all should get a participation trophy, and I did come 20th place. You're the 20th worst boxer in the world, if you were to rank everyone. If you were to rank the 4 billion men on earth, Tate is closer to the worst 20. He really, honestly, it's like that for him. It's that bad. It is that bad. If you were to rank every single man who's trained for 12 years in combat sports, Tate would legitimately be in the bottom 20 of them. How many men do you think there are? Tate claims he's trained every day for 20 years. If you were to rank every man who's trained combat sports for 20 years, I'd put Tate in the bottom 20 of them. It's almost impossible to train a combat... I'm not talking about karate. And I think that's what Tate did. The skills I see there, karate is no contact or something, or you can't hit people in the face. That's what I think he did. I think Tate is a 4 times karate champion. You know, you see them moody senseis who are like, they're trying to do all this slick shit, and then some MMA guy goes in there and just ragdolls them. That's Tate. Tate is exactly... He fits the right... He fits that grift thing. You know, you see them senseis who are like, you can't hit me, and they do all that woo-woo rubbish, and it's all fake. I don't know why people sign up to that. I've got one at my gym. This karate guy, and I think I'd just wang one right in your mouth, and that'll be it. Not like... He's harmless, right? It's a weapon, obviously, but he had a thriving karate school, and I see him. It's one of them. It's one of them sensei type ones. I'm thinking, how are people signing up to that? But most cats are just low IQ or whatever. Tate is like that. He's a sensei grifter, karate, edgelord. And that's how he fights. When it starts kicking off, he's got no idea. He's never been in a combat sport. He's a karate sensei. Yeah? And this, I'll show you a video since I brought it up. This is going to be a one long roast. I love roasting this guy, man. The gospel just flows from the YB. But watch this one right here. I saved this one, which sums it up well. Let me find it. Here we go. This is classic, man. This is classic. I love this one right here. Watch this one here. Watch. I feel sorry for him. Wait till you see this one right here, man.
Knock people out through the glove, any kind of way. When he's coming up like this, and you're jabbing, he's moving, here. Straight, true or false. Whack! You can put the power through his hand into his face. Set it up with the jab here, and aim for this part of the glove. And you curl, whack! And then you can start getting clever, and faking, and hooking, and shit. Just jab across the arm, straight. Like I'm karate, so it's different. But here, like you jab, boom, it's all straight. You don't need to, it's just... I've knocked people out through the glove, any kind of way. When he's coming up like this, and you're jabbing, he's moving, here. Straight, true or false. Whack! You can put the power through his hand into his face. Set it up with the jab here, and aim for this part of the glove. And you curl, whack! And then you can start getting clever, and faking, and hooking, and shit. Just jab across the arm, straight. Like I'm karate, so it's different. But here, like you jab, boom, it's all straight.
I told you he's a karate sigma dark edgelord, man. He goes, yeah, I'm karate, so I can just go. And none of that rubbish works, man. It sounds good, yeah. That's why I don't like a lot of coaches on IG. A lot of coaches on IG, yeah. They do fixed positions. And a lot of you, man, ain't clocked on yet. Right? What you'll learn is when you actually get in a spar, these fixed positions, like, oh, he's going to throw a jab, and it looks really good what they do. They'll react to, but it's a fixed piece. You know the jab's coming. You know it's only the jab coming. When you're actually in the spar, you don't know that they're going to throw a jab next. You don't know if they're following it up. You don't know if they're going to disengage. Right? So all these set pieces of, yeah, when he jabs, I do this, that, brrr. Yeah? Whenever I try that in a real spar, you dip and they step out, and it's like, all right, we've got to start again. So it's all, or you dip and they're doing something else. So you don't have the time. A fixed piece, it's like, okay, this is how you slip a jab. Throw a jab. I'll step in. It doesn't work like that, man. And that's why when you break boxing down, there's a few fighters who get away with it. Most of top boxers, they're straight up and down. Because it's a reactive sport. It's not a fixed piece. Yeah? Even when you look at someone like Virgil Ortiz, or even Canelo, right? He's going to plod onto you, pop. There's a few times he might dip and rip, but that's the extent of it. Dip and rip. It's not going to be some real, like you see all these cats pivoting, yeah? And it looks great, but why don't we see no one do it? That's the question. If it's so, oh yeah, I see these idiots on the bag as well. They pivot in that and then whap it, and it looks, I thought to myself, well, that's really cool, but it don't work. That split second it takes, it probably takes a second to do this and do that. All I've got to do is take a step back and you look like an idiot because you're miles off now. Yeah? All that pivot stuff, it requires someone to stand there and get hit essentially. And what people tend to do is when someone starts doing some freaky stuff, they just step out. And then the freaky stuff is out of range now. Anyway, forget that for a second. It's not the point. My point is, Taint, oh, I'm karate, so I'll just... He's punching like that as well. No one does that. It doesn't work, right? Taint's like... It's like an edgy karate. When you punch, right, you want to turn your knuckles over. So you land like that, right? Karate cats, they punch like... What's that doing? No one does... If it worked right, people would be doing it. People would punch... Oh, I'm karate, so I'll go... You do nothing, Dane. Listen, man... He's got karate, sensei, dark edgelord. I see shades of that on this guy. No idea where was it all? Because Chase is that should have Taint, yeah. If any of these things he was talking about works, or better yet, if he could apply any of it, Chase would have been. He should have looked like Lomachenko in there. It really should have gone out for Chase. Chase himself was knackered. Nothing on his shots at all. Arm shots, wrist shots. Literally, at points Chase was going like that. Flamboyant shots. So don't give me it's this simple. Ding ding. Where was your 1-2, man? I didn't see you throw one of them. Not one did I see either man throw. Not one stiff 1-2. But you can split the guard. Chase was there like that. Never mind split the guard. Where was all this karate rubbish at? Let me play it one more time. It's too funny. Listen.
I'm not.
See what I mean about the fists? Oh, yeah. No one punches like that. It's no good.
People out through the glove, any kind of way. When he's coming up like this, and you're jabbing, he's moving, here. Straight, true or false. Whack! You can put the power through his hand into his face. Set it up with the jab here, and aim for this part of the glove. And you cross whack. And then you just start getting clever and faking and hooking and shit. Just jab across the arm, straight. Like I'm karate, so it's different. But here, like you jab, boom, it's all straight.
I'm karate, so it's different. Implying like it's another level of I'm karate, so that wouldn't work on me. I'll be like, I'm sorry, it's griff.com. There's no other way of putting it. Even if he was karate, where was it then? Because you got this hidden knowledge. You just said, I'm karate, so it wouldn't even work on me. Idiot, man. Sorry. He really is. It's embarrassing. Talking like you know so much and you couldn't do even half of it. Right? That's the issue. That's the core of the issues I got with this corny cat, man. Not even a tiny bit of it did he show. And I think most of it's cap anyway. But he says at the start of the video, I could knock anyone out. I'd just ding it right through your guard. Well, we know this empirically isn't true. Right? We know it's not. Because why does Canelo not get knocked out by punch through the guard? I can knock anyone out, even through their guard. Cap. Bivol, when he's under pressure with Beterbiev, like that. Why ain't everyone else getting knocked out through their guard? Like you got armor-piercing power, like who? Yeah? You couldn't knock Chase out with his beak in the air like this. You couldn't even hit him. Never mind knock him out. You couldn't even connect. I didn't see Taint land one clean shot to the head, honestly. God's honest truth. And when Taint's under pressure, he's falling around and dropping to his knees, panicking. Like a true... That's what I've seen them karate sensei guys versus MMA. Right? And I feel so... I wouldn't do it. Like I said, the guy at my gym... He made money though. He's retired at like 55. He goes, yeah, I got sick of teaching kids and the parents doing my head in. But I'm thinking, it's all fluff. It's none of it. Honestly, the guy can't fight at all. Honestly, the guy at my gym, he can't fight. He's never had natural... A lot of these karate men don't want it. They wouldn't want to spar. I'm not a bully either. I wouldn't go in there and punish him. But they actually don't... They don't believe in sparring. Because it enables them to maintain the grift. Most karate schools don't spar like that. And most of the senseis have never had a real spar in their life. So it goes to their head. They do all these fixed pieces like, yeah, you throw this. And the students are like, whoa. Because half the time it looks good. But it's a fixed piece. Which will never occur. You'll never actually know what your opponent's going to do next. Your opponent will never... You'll never know your opponent's going to stand there and let you do this whilst you... You know what I mean? It's never going to work like that. It's almost a waste... Honestly. It's a waste of time. If you're training a skill in a combat sport... Practice it in uncertain conditions, in stochastic random conditions, i.e. if you're working on slipping a jab, tell your sparring partner, we're doing a technical spar, right? Don't tell your sparring partner, oh, just throw the jab at me, because you know it's coming. Have a normal spar, drop the intensity, and you, whenever he throws it, because you're never going to know he's coming, then you dip into it, if you must, or whatever. That's how it has to go. There's no point wasting time. Unless you don't have a clue how to slip. But even then, once you know how to slip, it should be in completely stochastic situations where you've got not a dicky bird on when that jab's coming. Because that's what you're going to have to do. So once you've got to slip down, there's no point practicing it really. Outside of a real spar, where it's not a script. Come on. You can get Joe Blow off the street to slip a jab. In a fixed piece. I'm going to throw this, you're going to go left. Who can't do that? Waste of time. But these man, no idea what they're talking about. And certainly Taint don't. But karate. What a weapon. And you got a lot of these uneducated low IQ masses. This guy here. Genuinely. How did he lose? Where is it? Genuinely, how did he lose? Yeah, but bro, you don't know what you're talking. You don't know what you're looking at. You sound great. He's actually a very good trainer. Wow. He's a great sensei. Yeah, bro, cool shit. Roland Hook, you're iced down cold with that guard. Can't take him seriously after losing to that clown, Chase. Oh my. I was just thinking this tonight. I used to have the mindset of break their guard with force. Now I'm back to practicing it. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. Most of the issue, that's the last you worry, is breaking someone's guard, man. That's the last of Taint's issues. Chase didn't have no guard. He needs to worry about actually having a dicky bird how to fight. That should be his core. Let me actually learn how to fight, man. And his trainer as well was a big pudding. His trainer was Andrew Tate's trainer for this camp. Chase called it out. Chase is a flamboyant weapon of a man, right? He called it out, saying, your trainer know what he's doing. Yeah, and I've seen clips of Tate with his trainer, this Humpty Dumpty, and I thought he didn't know what he's doing. So Chase said it, I said it, and Tate showed it. I think Tate has also employed a sensei. Those are the vibes I got, and Tate started crying, oh, you've attacked my team, and I'm going to make you pay for it, etc, etc. But that's the truth. I don't know how these senseis have how they get into these positions, and even in real boxing to some extent. I'm not trying to throw maybe I shouldn't say that. But the Ben Davison thing was not as bad. Ben does know what he's doing to a large extent. But even him, with AJ. Yeah, AJ, mate, I'll fix that. Yeah, you can't slip a double jab. Or something like that. Oh, yeah, you can. People think you can't counter off the double jab, but you can. It's trying to be edgy with it. And you got AJ in there, in flow state, loose as a goose, just looking to get his right hand off. People love to believe in not mythology, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, oh, the spiritual, yeah, I'm in flow state and I'll just dip and rip and I've imagined it now. Look at fake Paul. Look what mysticism, look where that got fake Paul. He got him eating through a tube for the next 2 years. That's what he got fake Paul. Yeah, there's basic fundamentals which aren't done to the highest degree as it is. Let's work on that, man. Let's get the basics down pat. You can slip the double jab and you can counter the double jab. Fixed pieces are no good is my base case. If you watch an opponent and think, okay, I guess they do things that are predictable, but when you're in the middle of the fray, yeah, even if I know someone likes to, for example, slip and bang the left hook, unless that's all they're doing, if he throws a right hand first, in a split second, you're not going to have time to think, oh, he's through the right hand now, but I'm waiting for the left. I can't myself. Maybe it's my limited IQ, but I can't imagine how you can even prepare for them scenarios when it's kicking off. Because no fighter only does one thing. So whilst he's doing all the rest of it, what you're supposed to do is sit there and wait for... You're better off just learning during the fight, and you'll pick up things. If you know what I mean? In it. All this watching tape rubbish. Prepare the best you can for what you want to do and inflict your will on them. Outside of that, a lot of that things will go out of the window as well. Too many things to think about. You got a man in front of you at the end of the day. Work on what you're doing, have your basics down pat, and go from there. But listen, this is leagues above where Tate is. Tate can't even contemplate the bars I'm putting out there. He needs to just get in a gym and actually start sparring real men his own size. That's where I'd start. Never mind nothing else. He's got them issues, man. He's never had a real spar type issues. All right. Where was we? So, Taint, what do you call someone who... Oh, yeah, that was it. So he's saying, oh, I'm a tryer now. I'm getting a participation trophy. But a year before, what do you call someone who loses? A loser. This is the issue. Oh, you're a loser. Oh, you're a brokey. You can't fight. How about that? Yeah? Don't spin it now. You said people who lose are losers, and listen, fair play to you. I'll tell you the same thing. I was a loser at swimming. Doesn't hurt me. That is the truth, and it's okay. Yeah? Don't spin it, Taint, because you was making out you was a based Giga Alpha Sigma Dark Edgelord. That's what you was doing. Yeah? A Hyper Alpha. That's what you was doing. And now you're handing out participation trophies. No, that's what we're not doing here. Sorry. And Tate removed... I feel sorry for this guy, man. Andrew Tate quietly removes 4-time world champion kickboxer from his bio. Oh, man, he's broken. This guy is actually fully broken. Look at this one right here. He used to have it in there 4 times. Oh, bless him. He's wounded. Again, this gives me shades of sensei grifter. Because a real man who really believed he was 4 times kickboxing champion and really knew it's not just a grift. No, I actually was. Even though I got weighed in by Chase, I actually was a 4-time champion. A sensei grifter, when they're exposed, when it comes to light, they backpedal and what's the word? They pivot. Oh, actually, that's not a good look now. I'll pivot into whatever. Let's see what this was that you pivoted into. There we go. Unmatched perspicacity, coupled with sheer indignifiability, whatever that rubbish word is, makes me a feared opponent in any realm of human endeavour. Wow. This reminds me of the time I was in the corporate world and you're writing cover letters. Ick. You just word salad in it, picking all the big words out, making yourself sound like, I just want the money. I'll tell these corny corporate cats, man. I couldn't give a f about your company. Honestly, man, let me tell you straight now. Right now. Yeah? I couldn't give a f about your company. If your competitor paid me $1 more, I'd go there. Yeah, tell us why you want to work for us. You see them cover letter ones? Are you joking? Yeah? You're lucky it's 2025. I'll just take your shit. If this was another time, I'd just come in there and take all your shit, man. All your computers. Anything you got, I'll just take it all. So forget about why I want to work there. I want some money. Yeah? Not interested in your little moody company or what you do. I'm there to make some money when it's all said and done. There's no vision or passion. I want the money there. Right? You're only money changers or paper pushers anyway. It's not like you're creating a real value like that. Come on. Be realistic here. I've got to sell myself for a moody job that I'm not really interested in. Having a laugh. But that's what it reminds me of. Unmatched perspicacity. Really ick for a 40-year-old man as well. He's trying to sound edgy. Oh, the 15-year-old versions would be like, oh, unmatched perspicacity, coupled with sheer indefatigability, makes me a feared opponent in any realm of corporate wage slavery. Right? And he puts in there escape slavery. And this is your leader as well, just icking the masses out with that kind of bio slop there. Oh, this guy's edgy. That's what he wants to. He knows something I don't. That's what he wants to put it across, like he knows something you don't, by putting all them big words in it. He's over big words at it as well. Too many in there makes you actually look retarded. I'll tell you that now. If you put on your CV or your cover letter too many big words, it's like you're trying too hard. Yeah, because people who really know something or people who really have some intellectual property to bring don't need to puff words in there. Just tell them what you've done. 1 line, bullet point, bosh. 1 line, bullet point, bosh. Yeah, no one's interested in reading this slot, but Tate ain't even on that level. He's still in the, put big words, makes me sound cool and intelligent. He ain't even leveled up, man. He's never had a job, to be fair. Right? He was having life and death with brass and hiring jeets instead for the OnlyFans put on. He never had no real... What would he know about working hard? He's never had a job. Yeah? Grifter. Sensei grifter. He can't fight. Never had a real job. Never worked a real job in his life either. Oh, AB, but he makes millions streaming. Streaming's not a real job. I don't give a how much money you make. Sorry. It's the fakest and gayest job on the history of Earth. Is the truth. You're a hypocrite, right? But I never told you nothing different, though. Right? Let's not make out I'm doing real work here. I'm having a laugh. It's not real work. Sorry. I don't make loads of money, but if I did, I still wouldn't tell you, I've created some real value here and I'm really hard and edgy and you should listen to me. Look at these cornballs. KSI, Gimp. Fake Paul, Gimp. Jaden Ross, Gimp. Taint, Gimp. All the best screamers you know are Gimps. And no matter chains or Bugattis will change that. It's not real work, folks. It's low T work. When it's all said and done. That is what it is. I don't care how much you get paid, and that's all you've got. I get paid a lot. Alright. You make videos. This is coffee shop type tip, man. Women at a coffee shop. That's what this is. It just scales, right? That's all. Let's not make out it's any deeper than that. You can go to any Costa Coffee and put a camera on it. It's a similar type thing. That's all it is. There's no value here as such. Yeah? About your Bugatti. And he was supposed to be, his whole grift was supposed to be, I'm a social media yapper, but I can fight. That was supposed to be his redeeming quality. Yeah, I make money on the internet. Just talking shit all day. Like a woman, as such. But I can fight. Well, you can't fight. Aiden Ross and Tate are the same now. They're in the same realm. They can't fight at all. Internet neeks. That's all they is. End of the day. I can't do no better than that for Tate. Aiden Ross might weigh Tate in as well, the way I saw him fight. It could go, it's 50-50. Straight up. Aiden Ross, we already know Fake Paul, another neek, would weigh Tate in. KSR would weigh Tate in as well, so you ain't even the top of the internet neeks. Jaden Ross, it's 50-50 with Tate. Could go either way. Sorry. All them man, Sneeko, 50-50 with Tate. Myron, another weapon, 50-50 with Tate. Tate's in the mix now with any neek you can think of on the internet. He'd win some and he'd lose some. He would not beat them all. I'm telling you now, from the squabbles he got. Here's another one. Nobody cares about your excuses. Are you going to win or not? And that's in reaction to Tate coming out. Oh, I'm 40 now and he's 10 years younger and he's younger and bigger, and he started leaning on me. He started giving me the Puff versus Meek Mills, man, and ooh. I've been in there, embarrassing, man. Don't flip-flop. If you're going to be that alpha guy, don't be flip-flopping when it's your ass, man. Own it. Say, listen, guys, my ego got the best of me. And I actually can't fight for toffee. Yeah? If it kicked off, Tate should have come out after the fight and said, hey guys, I'm on the microphone, and the truth is, if it kicked off right now, half of you would have a proper go on me. Yeah, I'm glad after this fight, I pray to God that I am in the financial position to have 24 hours security. Because I actually, as you've just seen, could not protect myself if it was like that for me. Yeah, and I'll be doing the YB's laundry if he pulled up to my Pagnani penthouse. He'd be having his way with me. Yeah, that's what he should have come out and said, because that is the truth. I would have my way with Tate. Sorry, Tate homosexuals, I really would. I don't say that often. I don't say I'd have my way with Tyson Fury. I don't say I'd have my way with Anthony Joshua. I don't say I'd have my way with Benavidez or any of them, man. Tate, I have my way with you 1,000 times out of 1,000. Whatever I want to do with you. Yeah? I'll weigh all over you. Never mind Chase. Leaky D. I'll be proper. If you thought Chase did you wrong, man, wait till I'm on top of you. With my head on your chest. All over you, man. Like you've never seen before. Yeah, all over you. I might even box you long as well. I'll just sit around and pick you half to death. that's what Chase did. Chase didn't do nothing. He picked you half to death. I'll do however you want it. You know, in fact, however I decide to give it to you, I'll give it to you. Take that is what I do to Tate. And he know it too. He don't even want fake RuPaul. So forget about the YB. He just said he copping a plea. I don't want RuPaul. What's he gonna do with the YB if he can't even handle the RuPaul smoke? Who can't fight as well? He can't do nothing on the inside. Fake RuPaul. Yeah. All right. What slop we got here? Last two now. We've been going a long time still, but the roast is just a roast. It's almost an undeniable level of roast. What we've got here. This is Darren Till. Watch this weapon here. This is Till reacting to the Tate
Really
fight.
particularly interested in watching the rest of that, are you?
Not really.
What are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
I've given my life 20 years to this sport. Blood, sweat and tears.
In fact, you know what? I'm going to cuck you, man, and do a separate video on this one. I've just realised I can stretch this out. So yeah, we've been gassing for a long time. Is there any more we got here? I'll save that one as well. We've been going way too long in the paint. I'm out of here, folks. Smash a like. Oh, it's gone blue in here. That's crazy. Still, smash the like button, subscribe, like off the bell. Scroll right of the like button and find the hype button and boo, smash shit for this Christmas, man. I'm out of here. Johnny.